Time now for the Youth Soccer Spotlight. Emerson is back to take a close look at another local team that made a Final Four run. It's a familiar name in the state tournament. That is St. John's Country Day.
Yes, another one of the area's top programs, St. John's Country Day. Girls soccer was back in the Final Four this season, but the year tested them in ways they didn't expect. The Spartans' road to the Class 1A Final Four started with adversity. Before the season even began, they lost their leading scorer, Reagan Reparo, to a torn ACL, forcing a complete shift in their attack. As the season went on, younger players were called up to step up, gaining valuable minutes against a tough schedule. And just before the playoffs, another key injury added to the challenge. But through it all, St. John's continued to adapt, finding their form late in the year, and proving once again why they're one of the area's most consistent programs.
You know, for me, I've been doing this a long time, so the results not really the most important thing. It's always a goal to try and win a state championship, and we've been blessed with many. And I feel bad because any team that doesn't win it now, you know, it's kind of looked at as a failure from most people in our program. So it's tough for the girls, but we had a very good season. You know, we lost another key player right before playoffs, an 8th grader that had played all but 7 minutes for us. And so that was a big adjustment for us as well. That one was a little tougher to overcome because of the timing of it. But overall, a very good season. You know, we had probably in my 28 years at St. John's, one of the best culture teams I've ever had. Held high standards, held each other accountable, loved each other. We served each other, and it was really a fun year.
St. John's season ended in the Final Four, but the Spartans' culture and consistency continue to set the standard, and it's always so great catching up with Coach Pickett.
Nobody does it better, and again, everybody is going to be happy with the Final Four, but the level of expectation at St. John's Country Day is so high, you almost have to apologize for it. Nothing to apologize for. Great season for Coach Pickett and company. Emerson, thanks so much.